An Israeli investor who put his money in Georgia is experiencing a dramatic change of fortune. Instead of a massive payout, he's been arrested for bribery. Rony Fuchs is owed $100 million by the government for pulling out of a deal. But when he went to collect the cash, he was seized and told he faced corruption charges. RT's Anissa Nawi explores why investment in Georgia is a risky business.
You might not know exactly where this small Caucasus country is.
Georgia, at the crossroads of Europe and Asia.
But chances are, if you watch major global news networks, you've seen Invest in Georgia ads.
We are celebrating being reversing progress to combat corruption.
Massive magnates are investing in Georgia. The capital's even getting a Trump Tower of its own. But businessmen should beware of getting trapped in Tbilisi. Georgia spends millions trying to get the world to know it's on a mission to cut corruption. But why then is Rony Fuchs, an Israeli businessman who Georgia owes almost $100 million, been sitting in jail for almost 6 months with no bail? In March 2010, Rony Fuchs won a $98 million payout from the Georgian government for a breached agreement on construction of an oil pipeline. No payment was made. Instead, he was arrested.
The only motive was to avoid paying $100 million, which they were instructed to pay by an international arbitration process that was conducted under the World Bank.
Tbilisi is alleged to have set up a sting, arresting Fuchs on bribery charges after luring him on a visit to Georgia.
I was shocked. I didn't understand what was happening. I thought it's a crazy thing and it will take a few days before it's over and he will be back. But then I understood that there's a plot behind it.
What Fuchs thought was a trip to Georgia to end the 15-year dispute with an official invitation from the country's prime minister turned out to be a one-way ticket to prison.
There was, in fact, a cooperation and collaboration between 4 important ministries of the government, and probably with the approval of the president, the Ministry of Finance, the Ministry of Justice, the Ministry of the Interior, and the Prime Minister's office, all of which came together with the plan to entrap Rony Fuchs.
After the businessman was arrested, what could be called a ransom was put on the table.
Fuchs was then informed through diplomatic channels that he would not be released until the arbitration award was waived.
Georgian human rights activists blame a broken system that is cracked at the very top.
Saakashvili does not want an independent court system. The prosecutor's office dominates the law, and the police are the main power and political pressure instrument in the country.
This is something Fuchs's U.S. lawyers are more than aware of.
The odds of his succeeding in Georgia are very, very slim, less than 0.01%. So it's a good warning to businessmen who are thinking of investing in Georgia that they should think twice and that they should beware.
Making their legal battle not about winning, but warning others not to tango with Tbilisi. Anissa Nawi, RT, Moscow.